Welcome back to the channel. This is Bilal from B Movement, and boy do I have a treat for you today. I'm going to be personally taking you through one of my all-time favorite full body workouts. Not only showing you the order of exercises, but how to do them and why we're doing them. Plus, if you stay into the end, I'm going to give you a full breakdown of not only this workout today, so you can go to the gym and implement it almost immediately, but the second workout that I would do in tandem with what I'm about to show you today. And look, let's be real. A lot of you are going into the gym and you're feeling a little bit funkied up, shoulders, hips, and whatever else. And you're always thinking about mobility and functional exercises at the back of your mind, but you just don't know where to start. But then at the same time, you're struggling with the concept of moving away from your bro bodybuilding type of exercises and going to failure because you don't want to give up the mighty gains and looking good in your t-shirt, especially now in the summertime. And I get the conundrum. I totally understand it. I had been through this myself for many, many years, became a PT. It's been 6 years. I've been showing guys how to combine both worlds together. Be functional, mobile, strong and athletic, all while looking good and feeling good so you feel confident in the clothes you wear. So without further ado, let's get into the workout. I'm going to be showing you the exercises, the exercise order. So I want you to pay close attention, take some notes, and like I said, stay until the end and I'll be giving you the resource so you not only get this workout broken down, but the second workout also with all the instruction videos, sets, reps, absolutely everything. Bismillah, let's go into it. Okay, for this first mobility exercise, announce yourself as the gym twat because you're going to need 2 benches to do this. This is a single leg glute bridge, more advanced because you're doing this on a bench to get a bit more of a stretch in the hips. The intention is to get the glutes firing, opening up those hips. So the first exercise that you go into benefits from that improved hip mobility. I see this mistake a lot where you just do some random mojo jojo bullshit because you think it's mobility and it serves no purpose. So don't fall into that trap. Now with this, making sure the setup is good, the distance of the bench is really important. Now from there, the knee angle, kind of like a 90-degree angle at the bottom, and it'll open up and close a little bit, and that's okay. What you don't want to do is make the mistake of overstretching, thinking, you know what, yeah, this is good for my glutes, and then you end up feeling it in your lower back, like I'm showing you here. You want a subtle stretch, make sure it's coming from the hip. How do you know that? Well, you're not going too far down and excessively moving your entire body. In terms of how many and how many sets, 10 to 12 reps is perfect. 1 to 2 sets, however much you need. All you want to do is stimulate the glute muscles, get them on fire, get them talking to you, and then when you move into your main exercise, they're ready, but they're not too tired that you can't actually do your exercise or your first exercise properly with the right intensity. So our first big old exercise, lower body, is going to be a single leg split squat. As you can see here, heel elevated. We can do this one of 2 ways. First, more knee dominant, so it's a little bit more quad dominant, assuming you're holding the weights in the same place. The second variation, a little bit more hip dominant, and that's kind of allowing your hip to move more through the movement, not necessarily making this more of a glute dominant exercise. It kind of depends on where you're handling the load. Now we're going to do this with a heel wedge, nice and easy. Step on the heel wedge, toes on the ground. Just make sure that the lead leg is carrying the weight. Again, a big mistake I see, like back leg is doing most of the work and your back leg, knee or something like that starts to hurt. That's not what you want. You don't have a heel wedge? No problemo, I got you, bro. Just put one of these 2.5 plates on a 10 kilo and you're good to go. You're going to be doing 3 sets of this around 8 to 12 reps. I work to around 8 rep range, picking up some 25 kilo dumbbells. Admittedly, the tempo could be a bit slower, but you can see I'm driving from that lead leg, and there's a good enough or good amount of control here so that my quads and my glutes are on absolute fire. Both legs rest in between like 10-15 seconds, then rest a good 90 seconds, 3 rounds if you can hack it, and then we move into, and as if I already don't hate you enough, we've got leg extensions. I think this is simple enough. I don't need to go into detail, but you're going to do 2 to 3 sets here, 8 to 10 in the first 2, and if you manage to get to the third set, 12 to 15. It's like more of like a back off set, but again, remember to squeeze at the top, make sure those quads are doing the work, and you're not just swinging those things up just because you want to. So that is the lower body portion that should leave you feeling a little bit awkward, like Bambi on ice when it comes to walking. Then we go into the upper body portion of this workout. We're going to start off with this really cool mobility exercise, a single arm cable press. Brilliant for rotation, but just getting those shoulders warmed up in what we're doing in a pressing exercise, getting that arm back behind the body and then getting that shoulder blade to reach forward and push. So if you've got some funky shoulders, give this a try. 10 to 12 reps, 2 sets, 1 set, whatever you feel like you need, and I promise you those shoulders will kind of feel a little bit better before you go into pressing. Then we have 2 to 3 sets of some heavy, flat or inclined dumbbell press, and you'll be good to go. The big thing I see with guys who want to improve their mobility is thinking that they don't train or they shouldn't be training hard. Well, if you want to manage your physique and stay mobile, you probably need to improve your technique and your form and then the amount of pressing that you're doing, but you still want to take these exercises to failure. So this dumbbell press, as you can see, I'm pushing it because I still want to grow a chest, and I do that alongside my mobility exercises, and my shoulders do not feel bad at all. After that, we move into a machine press. All right, less coordination demands, less stability demands, all of that sort of stuff, and you can just send it. And I really want you to send it. 2 sets, 6 to 9. Boom, boom, go for it. You want to build a chest? Go build your damn chest, and making sure your shoulders are happy. I think at this point I'd take a break. I don't know what I was doing, playing a game on my phone. You know what, if I was this guy's PT, I'd probably tell him, get back on your shit. I'm leaning back ever so slightly because it's just the angle of the machine. Remember to adapt yourself a little bit around the machine because it's not made with everybody in mind. It's just a generic machine. You've got to protect your joints in whatever which way it feels comfortable. Okay, so we're going to wrap this workout with some incline dumbbell bicep curls. Why do I see you guys make this mistake? Pop the bench on a crazy incline level where your shoulder mobility is just not there, and then you're rolling your shoulders forward. The point of this exercise is to kind of sit your shoulders back ever so slightly, upper arm by your side, so we train that relatively lengthened position in a bicep curl. If you can't do that, pop the bench up to 90 degrees, man, and that's it. And you can give it a much better effort without swinging your arms. Here, I'm thinking about squeezing to the top, maintaining shoulder position, and that upper arm, as you can see, it doesn't move. Even when I am about to die, bro, that upper arm ain't gonna move, and you can see the form stays as best as I possibly can keep it whilst trying to push it. And again, remember, if you're a functional guy, bro, just do your bicep curls. You can grow some pretty decent arms doing 6 sets, 9 sets a week. If you want to add a bicep curl to this, absolutely do it. No problems at all. You added some shoulder work into this workout. Not a problem at all. You want to combine both functionality, mobility, strength, and a bit of size. And dude, may I interrupt myself? The pump was pumping. I didn't even have any carbs in my system at this point. But the shoulders, the bicep, oh my god, my left arm looks humongous compared to my right. I wonder why that is. But as you can see, the lighting was also pretty decent, and we're getting there with the athletic physique and the frame. Finishing off the workout with some carbs. Please don't hide and shy away from this, and go heavy. Like every other muscle you want to grow, go heavy. I think I went as heavy as to getting just about 8 reps, 6 reps, and maybe even on the last set 5 reps, and that was me done. There you have it, guys. From start to finish, one of my all-time favorite full body workouts, combining both mobility, strength, and body building, which is everything that you're after in a workout. Now remember, link in the description. You should go here or here somewhere where you can go and get the second workout broken down, sets, reps, and all the tutorial videos alongside. Now if you have any questions or anything like that, drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to get to them when I can. As always, thank you for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next health, mobility, strength video. Peace.